Hello there. Here we go again. Climate protesters gumming up the works. They're at it again. Eco-protesters under the moniker of Just Stop Oil have blocked 10 oil terminals today, while the rest of us need to heat our homes, travel to and from work, and make things for the economy. And once again, the coppers have got their kid gloves on when dealing with these people. What are they worried about? That there may be the offspring or grandparents of judges and MPs amongst them? Anyway, these protesters are trying to hit the nation at a vulnerable time, presumably to do as much damage as they can, in the hope that we'll all suddenly just stop doing anything and freeze and starve to death. But what gets me is that they target the UK. Did you know our emissions are going down in this country? Now here's a quick graph I knocked up earlier. This covers the period from March 1958 to March 2022. And I got the global carbon levels from the US National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration and the UK air CO2 emissions data from the Office for National Statistics, the ONS. So the red wiggly line going up from left to right is the global carbon levels plotted on a monthly basis, and you can see the seasonal cycle at play in there as it wiggles up and down. This is measured in parts per million, and you can see the scale on the left. And on the right, the green blob is the UK CO2 air emissions plotted on an annual average basis with the scale on the right-hand side. And please note that both scales do use 0 as the origin, which is important when showing an image of these things. Now that ONS UK emissions data came from one data set. I didn't have time to look about for others, but it covers the period from 1991 to 2019. And as I understand it, our emissions do ratchet down by law over time, so it's probably lower now. And how much effect has that very significant carbon emission reduction in the UK had on that rising global level? Now, if global emissions are down to man's activities and UK emissions are dropping, don't you think that these protesters would be best served by finding out which countries are increasing their emissions and going over there and stopping their traffic and oil flows, leaving us to get on with our lives?